How's it going, folks? And happy Tuesday. This is not just any regular Tuesday. For those of you who are going to catch this as a recording, it is Giving Tuesday. Giving Tuesday. So I want to start with something. As you see up there in the corner, this is me talking about a fundraiser for the Hope Institute. But before I go further into the fundraiser and before I talk about the upcoming challenge that will help um, my fitness community be able to donate for the fundraiser, I want to make a statement and I want to ask it's kind of a question. And so the question is, do you want to make a difference? That's the question. The answer is what you do definitely makes a difference, but it's up to you to depend on what difference you want to make. So how do you do that? Well, I am the vice chair of the Hope Institute. And there's so many things that we want to address along with many other nonprofits, right? Or people, not even nonprofit, just wanting to be part of the solution and not continuing to be part of the problem. Well, how do you do that? Well, you can be an agent of change. Agent of change, right? That sounds kind of cool. Where, yeah, I'm an agent of change. Yeah, you can change things, right? There are so many different communities that need assistance, need help. Well, there's our indigenous communities over in the Southwest. Our minority communities in urban areas and rural areas. Our veteran population needs help too, right? So one of the projects that we have at the Hope Institute um, is working and having a fundraiser, and we are raising money for a homeless veteran shelter because I cannot imagine having chosen to serve and then being faced with being homeless. Like I don't that doesn't compute. I don't get that, you know? So one of the statistics that I found is that 11% of adult homeless are veterans. Man, that is just first of all, let's just make homelessness a non-conversation, right? But why don't we make veteran homelessness even more of a non-conversation? So before I get into the ways that we can donate, let me give you a little bit more about Hope Institute. If you've seen my lives before, or if you've seen the replay, I went through it. So I'll briefly give you what the Hope Institute is about and what we stand for. So there are really these three pillars that we are built on that we are trying to be agents of change and affect change. Oh, sorry, realize I just took myself out the stream. Sorry about that, you guys. But this first pillar is the economic pillar. So, what does that mean, right? This is about entrepreneurship, it's about employment, it's about apprenticeship, self reliance. These are things that the Hope Institute wants to be an agent of change for people who are needing this help. Another pillar, the environment pillar, right? How often do we talk about food deserts in urban areas? How often do we just talk about the food quality or lack of it in the United States or even around the world? So this is another way that Hope Institute wants to be an agent of change with talking about organic farming, food forests, hydroponic farming in urban areas, soil restoration, biochar, aquaculture. These are some of the things that we want to bring to living with our environment. And the social pillar is how we all interact and live with each other. And you wonder HOPE stands for? Well, it stands for honesty, right? Living and acting from the heart. Omnipotence is the power that you have within that comes from something greater than yourself. That is the power that we all have. The pure love, that is, no judgment and loving your fellow humans. It's really simple. We all have a common experience because we're human. So let's respect and celebrate our differences instead of judging us for our differences. And the E stands for essence. This is definitely your soul's purpose, right? Let the Hope Institute help you bring that out. So those are the three pillars that the Hope Institute is using to be an agent of change. Now, getting to today, again, this is live, but for those of you who might catch the recording, this is Giving Tuesday. So, what I want to ask you is, again, I asked this in the beginning. What difference do you want to make? What you do makes a difference, and it's up to you on what difference you make. So, the ways that you can donate to the Hope Institute to help us continue being agent of change. This is our campaign currently. You can go to the livinghopeinstitute.org and you can see the two projects that we have going on right now. The one is, excuse me, raising money for a homeless veterans shelter. And we also are working with a shelter that takes in women and people from kids from domestic abuse situations, sex trafficking situations, the Haven. We're working with them as well. And so you could go to our website and you can actually donate there directly. And while we're talking about this on Giving Tuesday, one-time donations are great. We appreciate any support you can give. Also, remember, if you want to become a regular donor, you can do that as well. So you can find that on our website, the projects that we're doing. You can find out more about us, and you can donate on our website. The second way you can donate is right there. This is the current fundraiser that we have. Some of it is going to go to our budget because it takes some resources to do the things that we're trying to do. But the challenge that starts December 1st, and I'll be on again to talk about that. The challenge is to help get you moving or help get our fitness communities involved and get some miles sponsored that then those become the donation for this fundraiser. Because when you're thinking about this challenge, that's 80 kilometers or 50 miles, you can use biking, walking, running, crawling, if that's what you choose. You can also use the steps that you count. If you get on an elliptical, guess what? There's a distance that being on that elliptical shows. Use that distance. It all adds up. Yes, it's going to be a challenge, but think about the challenge of being homeless. Think about the challenge of being a veteran that's homeless. So this is another way that you can donate to this campaign, to this fundraiser. What is one more way that you can donate that you don't have to be active or use any miles to get sponsored? Well, I got something for you too. You can jump on your phone right now. Type the word veterans to 707070. That will take you directly to the donation page, and you can simply donate that way as well. Once again, you don't have to be part of the challenge to donate to this fundraiser. That's just an extra step. Hopefully, to get some extra donations being part of the challenge. But you do not have to be part of the challenge to donate. This campaign, this fundraiser goes all the way through the month of December. So again, grab your phone, text the word veterans to 707070. You can donate directly from your phone. You can also go to the pledge link right there. That will take you directly to the donation page. You can donate the amount that you want, or you can become a monthly donor to help us continue being an agent of change at the Hope Institute. And lastly, you can go to our website. You can find out more about us. You can find out more about the Board of Elders, and you can find out the projects that we're working on right now. Like I said, there's one that's for a homeless veterans shelter, and there's another one called the Haven that they work with uh, people that have been involved in domestic abuse, sex trafficking. They help them recover their lives. Those are the two projects that we are doing fundraising for right now. So just keep that in mind when you are thinking about the difference that you want to make. Help us be an agent of change. Again, there's the link for going right to the pledge site, or you can text veterans right from your phone. Takes you right to the donation site as well. I will talk to you all later on this evening because Giving Tuesday is all day today. All right, you guys, please go ahead, help us. Reach out, donate, become an agent of change with the Hope Institute to help all of our marginalized communities. I'll see you soon.